If you've decided on a Nectar Hybrid mattress, but you're not exactly sure what model to get, you have come to the right place. Hey everyone, I'm Sue from Sleep Advisor, and I'm here to talk about all 4 models in the Nectar Hybrid mattress line. I'll walk you through their designs, firmness, and extra features to help you decide which one is right for your situation. Let's get to it. Let's start with their baseline model, the Nectar Classic Hybrid. The Nectar Classic Hybrid, like all the Nectar Hybrids, features a special cooling cover. It contains cooling fibers that are meant to dissipate body heat toward the top of the mattress. However, you're going to get the least of that material with this model. Below that, you've got a thinner layer of memory foam on top of a responsive support layer that acts as a transition layer. And as with all of these models, the support layer contains individually wrapped coils and a thin layer of base foam on the very bottom. This design makes the Nectar Classic Hybrid the firmest of these 4 models, but it really isn't that firm. We scored it at a 6.5 out of 10, which is exactly medium firm. The top foam layers mixed with the coils provide a pretty excellent balance of comfort and support. Speaking of feel, you're going to get a bit of that memory foam feel right on the top of the Nectar Classic Hybrid mattress. But you're going to get the least of that feel with this model. As we move up the line, you'll get more memory foam and more of that slow-moving feel too. At the same time, the coils provide a good bounce with all 4 of these models. Being a medium-firm mattress, the Nectar Classic Hybrid is a great fit for back sleeping. And as I mentioned before, it's got a nice balance of comfort and support, and this is just what you want to maintain proper spinal alignment. It's also a good option for side sleeping, but there are softer options coming up here in a minute. For stomach sleeping, you'll feel the best support on the Nectar Classic Hybrid when compared to the other models. It still might be too soft for some stomach sleepers, however. They will want to find a firmer mattress to get proper support. And finally, let's talk pricing. For the best price on all of these models, make sure to check out the YouTube description below, or you can scan the QR codes that pop up on your screen during this video. With our discounts, a queen-size Nectar Classic Hybrid will cost around $850. Moving on, we've got the Nectar Premier Hybrid mattress. This is going to be a step up in terms of cooling and comfort. You're going to get more cooling fiber in the cover to offer even more heat dissipation than the Nectar Classic Hybrid. And you'll get more memory foam on top. This makes the Nectar Premier Hybrid feel closer to a 6 out of 10, which is a tad softer than average. Also, it gives you more of that memory foam feel on top when compared to the Nectar Classic Hybrid. But it's still pretty close to medium firm, so the Premier Hybrid should work well for most back sleepers. If you weigh over 250 pounds, it will probably feel too soft though. Side sleeping feels fantastic on the Nectar Premier Hybrid due to the thicker layer of memory foam. Stomach sleeping, however, doesn't feel the best. Most stomach sleepers will need a firmer mattress. And with more cooling and comfort, it's going to cost more than the Nectar Classic Hybrid. It's around $1,200 for a queen size. Then we've got the Nectar Luxe, which is another step up in terms of cooling and comfort. Yep, you've got more cooling material in the cover along with even more memory foam. This makes the mattress feel softer at a 5.5 out of 10. And it's got more of that slow-moving memory foam feel on top of the mattress, so you're going to sink in for more contouring. Back sleeping and stomach sleeping, this model is probably too soft for most people, but side sleeping is a dream. You should feel amazing pressure relief on your shoulders and hips while still staying in good alignment. You're going to spend around $1,650 for a queen-size Nectar Luxe Hybrid. And last but not least, we've got their highest-end model, the Nectar Ultra Hybrid. And you guessed it, this mattress adds even more cooling and comfort. You'll get the most cooling fiber and memory foam on top of this mattress. But the Nectar Ultra Hybrid also features something called phase change material. This is one of the most advanced cooling materials on the market, and it is very effective at regulating body temperature. The Luxe Hybrid is zoned, so it provides extra lumbar support and promotes healthy spinal alignment. But even with this zoning, the Nectar Luxe Hybrid is probably too soft for most back sleepers and stomach sleepers. Side sleeping though, this is pretty much the best pressure relief you're going to experience out of all these 4 mattresses. You're going to spend around $2,250 for a queen-size Nectar Luxe Hybrid with our discounts. Before we wrap up, let's talk about who should get each Nectar Hybrid model. Starting with the Nectar Classic Hybrid. This is going to be the best option for budget shoppers and combo sleepers as well. The Nectar Premier Hybrid will be better for side sleepers who don't need something super soft. Also, back sleepers on the lighter side should love it. The Nectar Luxe Hybrid will be better for those who sleep hot and people who want something extremely soft. And the Nectar Ultra Hybrid is best for those who sleep extremely hot and also want the most of that memory foam feel. Don't forget that all the Nectar Hybrids come with a 365-night sleep trial, forever warranty, as well as free shipping and returns. So, which Nectar Hybrid mattress is it going to be? Will you get the affordable Nectar Classic Hybrid, or will you go with the higher-end Nectar Ultra Hybrid? I've left links and any deals down below if you want to check them out. Also, you can scan the QR codes you saw during the video. And if you found this helpful, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel. It always helps. For more content like this, visit sleepadvisor.org. Until then, sleep well. Talk soon.